Hey everybody, so today we're going to go through a really quick fiery flow. We're going to begin with breath of fire to really kind of energize the body, get the energy flowing. This is a great practice to start your day with if you really want to have that vibrant, fiery energy to take you through the rest of the day. So with breath of fire, the inhale is passive, so we're really just letting the breath come back in. But the exhale is active, so it's really pumping from the belly. So the belly is coming in as we exhale. So if we just try a couple of rounds, it sounds a little bit like a dog panting, and you might want to have a tissue handy as well because often it really clears the nose out. So you might need that just in case. You get a little, if you're a bit congested, it can be a little bit messy. So just a couple of very slow ones just to practice, and then we'll get into doing 3 rounds together. So there's an inhale through the nose and then an exhale through the nose, but we're going to pump the belly. So we're going to really tense the abdominal muscles and let the breath come out quickly. So inhale through the nose and then exhale through the nose. Inhale, exhale, and you can hear that active sound as you breathe out, and then the abdominal muscles contract and come in as we force the exhale. So it's a passive inhale and a forced exhale. And you don't have to go at my pace. You might take it a little bit slower and just to get used to the breath if it's something that you're not familiar with. And we're going to take 3 rounds. So when you're ready, and then just let the breath return to normal. And you might feel a little bit dizzy. That's okay. I often find my dog friends come to visit me when I do this breath because it does sound quite intense. I'm just going to do 2 more rounds. And let the breath return to normal. I'm taking a couple of slow breaths in and out. One last round, really boosting that energy. Ready for it? We're going to go. Okay, and just let that energy settle. Take a couple of rounds, might need your tissue. Really firing up that energy. Give the shoulders a little bit of a roll. And then coming over to all fours, taking some cat-cows here, just beginning to wake up through the spine, lifting the tailbone, lowering the belly, shining the heart through as you breathe in. Exhale, lifting the spine up towards the ceiling, moving with the breath, feeling that fiery energy in the body. So this is going to be quite a quick, energetic flow. So moving in any way that feels intuitive to you. Just a couple more. Moving with the breath. Inhale, coming back to neutral, just taking your hands a little further out in front of you, tucking your toes, take a breath in. Exhale, lifting the hips up and back. And if this is your first downward facing dog of the day, like it is for me, just stretching, pedaling out through the heels, maybe swishing your hips from side to side, releasing through the head and through the neck. Just taking a few breaths here. Inhaling, gazing towards the hands. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Take the feet slightly wider than hips width apart. Little bend to the knees. Taking a breath in, lengthen and lift through the chest. Exhale, soften into ragdoll pose. Taking hold of opposite elbows. Gently swaying from side to side. Just releasing through the head, through the neck. And rooting through the feet as we inhale, sweeping the arms up, rising all the way up, lifting the gaze. Exhale, taking the hands back down to your sides. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, back to Tadasana, hands through heart center. And taking the feet to hips width apart. Root down through Tadasana, roll the shoulders back and down, palms facing the front. Take a breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan diving forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back into a lunge. You can drop that left knee if you prefer. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, taking it back through plank. Taking a breath in here. Exhale, lower bend through the elbows, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, curl up, maybe just a little baby cobra to begin. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. And find that nice rhythm to the breath. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. On the next inhale, gazing forwards. Exhale, step the left foot forwards into your lunge, maybe lowering that right knee. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Breath in, gazing forwards. Exhale, step or maybe hop, feet to hands. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale, sweep those arms up all the way to the sky. Exhale, reaching the arms back down by your sides and taking 2 more of those. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, take the left foot back. Breathing in, rising to your lunge. Exhale, plank. Breath in here. Exhale, shift forwards, lower down. Inhale, curling up. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. And you can stay in stillness or you can move. What is your body craving from you today? Bringing that fiery energy to the mat like we cultivated in that breath of fire. On the next inhale, gazing forwards. Exhale, step the left foot between your hands. Inhale, rising all the way up into your lunge. Exhale, sweeping the arms back. Downward facing dog. Breath in, gazing forwards. Exhale, either step or maybe take a little bend to the knees, a little hop. Ooh, went too far. Feet to the hands, take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften the knees and fold. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. 1 more round. Inhale, reaching those arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward, plank. No, plank first. Taking a breath in here. Exhale, lower. Inhale, curling up. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Got it right this time. Take 3 breaths. One more breath in. Exhale, left foot forwards. Inhale, sweep it up into your lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to your hands. See if I can not overshoot this time. Exhale, step or maybe hop. Feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up all the way. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Beautiful. And rooting down through that right foot. Going to squeeze the left knee into the chest. Take your breath in here. And then as you exhale, take it back into your warrior three. Take that left leg long behind you, hands in any way that feels comfortable. So maybe you take those arms out to the side, maybe even reach them forwards, finding a position that feels good for you today. We're going to move for 3 breaths. As we inhale, lift that left knee, squeeze it back into the chest. Exhale, take it back into your warrior three. Inhale as you rise. Exhale as you fly into your warrior three. Last one. Rising on the breath in. Taking it back, expanding on that breath out. And then holding your warrior three, I'm going to see if we can just dip into that right knee. So just bending that right knee for 10, 9, and keep that right knee tracking in line with the right toes. Keep it going. Got 5, 4. Keep your gaze focused. 2, last 1. We could do this. Last 1. And then stepping it back into a lunge. Step that left foot back. Reach the arms all the way up. Gazing forwards. Take an inhale, reaching up and over into your crescent lunge. Exhale, bringing the hands back through center. And taking a breath in here. Exhale, take a twist to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, right. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, left. Going to inhale back through center. And you might like a block for this one. So if you've got something handy, we're going to come into half moon. So taking that block about a foot out in front of you and over to the right-hand side. Taking your breath in here. And then exhale, floating the left foot, shifting your weight into that right foot, bringing your right hand to the block, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling, open the chest, reaching that left arm up and out, extending into your half moon, holding for a breath. One more, we've got this. And as you inhale, going to step that left leg back to meet the right, rising into a chair pose. Holding here, squeezing the knees in together, engaging through the glutes, feeling that fire. Easy breath, 5 in, 5 out. One more breath. And then crossing the left leg over the right, flexing the left toes, lowering into the hips into figure 4. Either staying here or you can take a breath in. And as you exhale, fold forwards. Maybe the fingertips reach to that block or to the floor. Holding for a breath, opening into that left hip. Straighten as much as you can through that right leg. And as you inhale, bending back into the right knee. This is the wobbly bit. As you rise back up. Exhale, release that left leg back to the ground. Have a little shimmy and a shake through the hips. And release through the shoulders. And we switch sides. We're going to root down through that left foot this time. Make sure you're squaring the hips up over the left foot, reaching up through the crown of the head, squeezing your right knee into your chest, taking a breath in. Exhale, warrior three. Take your right leg behind you, stretching it out, moving with the breath. Inhale as we rise up, squeeze it in. Exhale, take it back. Last two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back. We've got this last one. And then hold your warrior three. Gonna dip for 10, 9. Keep going. We've got this. Last 4. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Embrace the wobble. Step that right foot back. Inhale, sweeping it up into your lunge. Remembering to have your block handy for that half moon pose. Going to take a breath in, reach the arms up and over. Find that crescent lunge. Exhale, hands through heart center, bringing it back to neutral. Taking a breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist right. Back through center, breathing in. Exhale, left. Back to the center, moving with the breath. Twisting on the exhale. Back to center on the inhale. Breathing in, holding in the middle now. Coming into your half moon pose, left hand comes to the block. Shift the weight forward, reach that right leg up. So really engage through those right glutes and lift the right leg as high as you possibly can. Trying to stack the right hip on top of the left. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Find one point of focus for the gaze. Steady the breath. Smile. One more breath here. One side is always going to be more wobbly than the other. Exhale, stepping the right foot back to meet the left, rising into your chair pose. And try not to push the belly out here, the bottom out here and flare the ribs. So want to tuck that bottom under slightly and just bringing the ribs more in line with the pelvis. So knit those ribs in, engaging through the core. And then rooting down through the left foot, we're going to cross the right leg up on top of the left knee into your figure 4. Taking a breath in. Maybe stay here or lengthen that left leg, floating the fingers down towards the floor or the block. And take a little sigh here, breath in through the nose. Release through the mouth. Soften through the back of the neck and the shoulders and the face. Inhale when you're ready, rising back up, embracing the wobble. Exhale, release that right foot down to meet the left. Have a little shimmy and a shake through the hips, a shake through the shoulders. And just popping your block off to one side. I'm going to root down through the feet, take a breath in, reach the arms up, lift the gaze. Exhale, soften and fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step, or maybe you tuck yourself into a little ball, lift the heels, take a breath in. Exhale as you jump back to bent elbows, chaturanga. Take a breath in here. And release as you breathe out. Inhale, curl it up, little cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, pressing it up and back. So we're going to take some little bunny hops here, some playful, fiery energy. It doesn't matter how high the hips go. You might do like I did earlier and just overshoot the mark slightly. And we can catch ourselves by taking the hand out if we need to. So taking the feet a little closer together, bending the knees, gazing towards the hands. We're just going to hop our feet so that our heels are coming up towards our bottom. So taking a breath in, gaze towards the hands. And then as you exhale, take that little bend to the knees and hop the heels towards the bottom. Take it back to down dog with feet together. And we're going to go for 5 of those little bunny hops, taking a breath in and then flick, in and then flick. So play with that movement. You might find that you get a little hover, you might not. You might find you overshoot. It's really just playful energy. Beginning to finish up. Woo! Definitely overshot there. Take the heels back down to your downward facing dog. Shape into the hips, one side. And then the other. Inhale, gaze to the hands. Exhale, walking the feet wide into a malasana. So I'm just going to turn to face you, but you're going to come to the top of your mat. Taking the feet as wide as the mat, heels in, toes pointing out, lowering the hips. You might like to have the heels lifted, bring the fingertips down to the mat, and just opening into one hip at a time, allowing the breath to settle a little bit, to return back to its normal flow. Ooh, that's definitely raised my vibration, raised my energy, so I hope it has done for you as well. It's a slightly grey autumnal day today, so it's nice to have a little bit of a fiery flow to awaken the day. Beautiful. Settling back into that squat. Just take a moment to let the hips be heavy. You might even like to sit on your block. That can be really nice. And just bringing the upper arms into the knees. And don't worry if your squat's a little higher than mine. It's just really honoring where you are today. And taking a cleansing breath. So finishing this practice with a big breath in through the nose. And a release. Sigh it out. One more. Inhale through the nose. And release. Letting it go. And rooting through the feet. As you inhale, rising all the way up. Heel toe the feet together. Take a little sway from side to side. Moving with the arms. And then bringing the hands to your heart. Thank yourself for your practice today. I hope it has awakened the fiery energy within you. Namaste.